Okay, Ron, we worked on a couple of key things this morning with you. First was neutralizing your grip. And I had you grab the club with the shaft parallel to the ground right in front of yourself, very erect, and then once you took your grip, you tilted over and you're ready to go. So that's what I would recommend that you do. And what it changed was not only the balance of the club through your fingers in your hand, but automatically it changes certain things in your posture position as well. You can see how much more this triangle is extended and hanging free versus how much angle you had in your left arm, how much bowed wrist you had with your right. And it's because the right hand was way too far underneath and the left was not strong enough, so we neutralized it. You have two knuckle grip on your left hand now, where it used to be maybe one, so that's a good reference. And your right hand's a little bit more on top, so when I draw the V between your thumb and index fingers pointing somewhere up here towards your right shoulder, where before it was appreciably out over here somewhere. Okay, so that was a starting point. You got any questions on that?
No, that's good.
You asked me about grip pressure, last three fingers of the left hand. You can keep them relatively firm, everything else fairly soft. Okay, all right. Second thing we worked on is feeling like you could take the club away and get yourself into that good L position going back. You notice that you kind of lifted the club, and there wasn't a lot of wrist set. There's more of an elbow set that happened right there. Your V was with the elbow. And we worked on the feeling that we swung the handle in and push it down, which creates this wonderful look you're starting to see with your left arm extended and the shaft cocking upward into a good backswing position. So that is much better. You can see that your hands aren't even as far back, but you've got much more wrist set than what you had before and much more radius, which gives you the ability on the downswing then to deliver this angle of approach. And that's one of the things we worked on a ton, is feeling like you maintained the angle and delivered your hands down on your right thigh like what you're doing right now. And you notice how nicely that shifted your weight back into your left side. So now you're back on the ball of your foot into your heel, and you've delivered the club down beautifully, where before it was a bit of a casting motion and swinging up on it. Okay, you can truly see the cast and the swinging up motion that goes along with that, and you can see how that jams your arms because now the club is coming from the outside in. So now you got to deliver from the inside, and you can rotate the club forward and look at the difference in your posture and the shaft leaning forward. That's why you're starting to hit much better strikes, and that takes you right through the shot. All right, from the down the line view, this one's kind of fun to see because this is the biggest change that you made right here. You'll be able to see it. Initially, your angle of approach was really outside. So there was your takeaway. The club was off the orange line and lifted up. And there you are at the top of the swing. Now you actually are making a little better rotation going back. And the delivery of the club coming down is more in front of you right here, where before it was sprung over the top very quickly. You can see how the club is coming outside of your hands, and it's coming from the outside position. And you're strong enough to try to pull it back in, and that's what you kind of did right there. You saved it by pulling it back in. But when you're in this position right here, you can just extend through, and it works much better. Let me give you a better example of that, because he did one a little bit better than that before. That's good. Good extension going through the shot, and you notice it helped you stay in your posture. Yep. We worked on the same thing with chipping. You asked me, is it through the bag? And the answer to that is absolutely. The critical feelings that we gave you, you'll follow through with. The club is, maybe a little bit on the outside right there, but your delivery down is good. You notice how you're matching up your shaft pretty good, and everything extends through the shot. Now, the big key for you was extension. So from this particular position, feeling like you can extend inside to out, when you do that, you notice you create a nice triangle with a flat left wrist. That's going to give you your best strikes every single time. So drills. I like the delivery drill that you do in your think box, and remind you of the think box, play box concept, because it's not a matter of how many balls you hit, it's a matter of doing things in a certain way every single time. So you get behind the ball, you work on these feelings, you put your alignment rods down that help you get that feeling that you're swinging more inside to out with your arm swing, and getting good extension going through the strike. And these drills are going to certainly help you. And the last one I gave you is a line drill, or the Great Wall of China drill. It's a wonderful way to warm up your chipping, your pitching, even your bunker play. It'll help you bottom the club out consistently, and feel what that feels like. So I loaded you with a bunch of tools, and now it's a matter of you putting in the effort. And until next time. Oh, actually, I should probably ask you, have any questions?
No, and at least not right now, but you've been great. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Until next time, happy golfing.